This is modern day Knossos, Greece. Let's travel back to the year 1450 BC and visit a place steeped in legend. A place that has survived volcanoes, invasions, earthquakes, and really terrible archaeology. Welcome to Minoan Knossos in 1450 BC. This is Greece, here are the Minoan lands, and here is the city of Knossos. Okay, so firstly, how was Knossos even discovered? The year's 1890 and Crete is part of the Ottoman Empire. And as the local Greeks and Turks don't exactly get along well, any ancient artifacts found on Crete during this time was kept quiet, as the Greeks didn't want anything taken away to Constantinople, the Ottoman capital. In 1898, Crete finally became independent, and 2 years later an archaeological dig at Knossos could begin. So they turned to British archaeologist Arthur Evans. Now Evans was from a generation where archaeology was cool and you could literally do anything you wanted and no one would really care. Now when Evans got to Knossos, he set up a prize to the fastest digger who could get through the soil layers and reach the Minoan ground the fastest. After smashing through the upper layers, they quickly reached the Minoan levels and things started to be discovered. Now Evans needed to name this civilization. He thought long and hard and came up with the idea of Minoans, named after the mythical King Minos. Evans then took it a step further by inventing just what the Minoans were. So using his imagination, he turned these paint fragments into this. This small speck is obviously this painting. And this one brick would definitely 100% be like this thousands of years ago, no doubt. Yep, Evans tended to over-exaggerate things just a little bit. Okay, so what about the myth of the Minotaur? What's that all about? Well, the myth goes something like this. There once was a labyrinth on Crete. Now, if your typical Bronze Age person lives in a mud hut and visited Knossos with its many floors and many rooms, yeah, you can understand the labyrinth idea. Then there's King Minos and his wife Pasiphae. One day, Minos really annoys the god Poseidon. So thinking how to take his revenge, Poseidon curses Pasiphae to fall in love with a white bull. She gets a wooden cow made, hops inside, meets the white bull, and things, happen. 9 months later, the Minotaur is born. And the rest, as they say, is history. Well, myth. History, myth. Oh, and those Minoans love to practice animal sacrifice, with the odd occasion of human sacrifice in there too. Fun times. So, what would you see in Minoan Knossos? In the centre of the palace complex, you'll see the central courtyard, used for public events. Now, a normal person might pass their time away playing sports or watching the latest movies, but not the Minoans. No. They were into bull leaping. The rules go something like this. Number 1, get a bull to charge at you like this. Number 2, grab it by the horns. Number 3, flip over its head, do a 360 spin and land on your feet. Easy. The crowds love it. I can totally see why. Then check out the throne room. Did the Minoans have a monarchy? No one really knows. After, go see the Queen's Megaron, parts living room, parts sacrifice area, and finally, due to its advanced drainage system, go see Europe's first flushing toilet. Amazing. Now, where to go outside of Minoan Knossos? Try the island of Thera. So, in 1450 BC, it's just a pile of smoking rocks, but go back to 1600 BC, you'll see a thriving Minoan town, the latest in Minoan art and design, an island with a vast trading network, a generally peaceful place, until its volcano starts to erupt, gets bigger, and ends up blowing the whole island up. What's the final scores for Minoan Knossos? Myths, legends, gold, silver, pottery, and giant palaces. It's getting a 3. So if you enjoy people vaulting over bulls, if you enjoy myths about bulls, and just think bulls are the best thing in the entire universe, then Minoan Knossos is the place for you.